All right. My brother sent me a metric ton of memes, so we're just gonna be watching those for a bit, I guess.
I'm just trying to cut sponges. And they will not. What the fuck? It's magic. Like, please. Please go back into the box. I'm just trying to cut
Is that
sponges. And they.
is it like static? Is that what's happening? What? Is there an airflow? Like, I don't get it. That's wild. Yeah, somebody else is like static electricity doofus. All right.
Tour of my room. This is my TV that keeps turning on and off randomly. This is my lying poster that says this is stuck to the wall. This is my self-aware drone with a false identity. I am a symbol. And this is my window. It's just a window. I'm gonna take you on a room tour of my room. This is my TV
All right.
that keeps turning on.
Solid.
Sandwich, a jizz of mayonnaise is required.
Is that like a technical industry term? Like, did we take that, or was that, like, who used that term first?
Sandwich, a jizz of mayonnaise is required.
That's a legit question. Americans will use anything except the metric system. Very unnecessary deep dive into the etymology of that word, and I do not regret it. That's your homework tonight. Look up the origins of the word jizz. Who coined that first?
I feel like after I wrote 80,000 words, I'd be pretty upset about it. So I'd want to mess with whoever gave me that assignment. You know, so I'd end it and I'd be like, hey, by the way, sorry about all the racial slurs. I just had no other way to get my point across. And they'll be like, the fuck, did I miss something? I have to go back and reread it, you know, because I didn't write that much for you to read it once. Read it multiple times and look for any slurs I put in there. It's better if it's also like a math thesis. He'll be like, what? Did he call a square root the N-word? I'm so confused.
How does one conclude an eight?
Oh man, that's genius. That's the equivalent of whoever flagged the Voldemort having his retarded laugh for 10 hours. Whoever flagged that as nudity so that YouTube would have to watch all of that. It's genius.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Then we're gonna meow, 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 and meow, meow. What the hell are you staring at? It's just a wall. Never gonna give you up.
Oh man. Cats be cats, but also that is a legit cover of that song. Wow, they they nailed it.
Seriously? There's no I.
Boobus.
Oh, here it is. That's how you spell it.
Education system these
Yeah.
days.
Is she a teacher? She is definitely a teacher. But also totally right.
Oh, you bet. That suit that he's wearing can withstand 10,000 pounds of bite pressure, and Ginger's trained not to go for the face.
Let's do this then.
What the?
Ginger, no!
Now, is he gonna be okay?
Oh, you bet. That suit that he's wearing can withstand 10,000...
Ginger, no. Oh man, Conan's one of my favorites. So good.
A car that only moves when the driver is silent. I mean, it goes without saying. I just invented a car
Okay.
that only moves when the driver is silent. I mean, it goes without saying.
Just pissed my pants. Thanks a lot. I just snorted on a burrito mid-bite. Oh, man. Oh, that's good.
Could you? How could you? She screamed as blood dripped from the how could you? How could you? She screamed as blood.
Listen here, Buster. You can either learn to read at a 5th grade level, or you can go read if you give a mouse a cookie.
How could you? How could you?
Are they about to get dominated by their book? Woo, there was some tension between those two. What is that? Is it just a tape measure? I love bird owners know, he's jerking himself off. That's pretty common knowledge at this point.
Hello, Oscar. Hello, Oscar. I'd like to get one of those for my kids.
They would make great pets, except that they really do need a wild surrounding.
Well, Oscar
Yeah.
is absolutely irresistible. Now, I understand, Judy, that you've got another surprise for us.
Yes, that's right, Frank. Now, this next fellow may not be small, but he certainly is cute. At least I think so. He's backstage right now. I have to go get him.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
Right back.
Hello, Oscar.
Oh man,
Hello,
was
Oscar.
that real? I have to see that
I'd like to get one
again.
of those for my kids. Now, I understand, Judy, that you've got another surprise for us.
Yes, that's right, Frank. Now, this next fellow may not be small, but he certainly
I know that's a plush, but holy crap, that's a really good bit. Just so casually yeeted him. Damn. Oh man, I'm a sucker for any descending bass line. So, and anytime that was going on, that was great. I thought from him just wailing on it, it was gonna sound like shit, but that was genuinely awesome. I would love a full version of that piece, pretty please.
So Larry's allowed to sit on the couch and I'm not?
Well, Larry is white.
Hey, you chose me. So Larry's allowed to sit on the couch and I'm not?
Well, Larry is white.
Hey, you chose me.
Oh man, I love Modern Family. Yeah, that's great.
Jelly and jam. Never had jam, actually. Or jelly. Jam these nuts in your mouth? Boys, that... I love jelly and jam. Never had jam, actually. Or jelly. Jam these nuts in your mouth? Boys, that... I love jelly
What?
and jam. Never had jam, actually.
Is this schizophrenia? What is what is happening?
Boys, that... I love jelly and jam. Never had jam, actually. Or jelly. Jam these nuts in your mouth? Boys...
A good D's nuts joke though, I guess. That was a lot going on for not a lot visually. Oh, you have a rat? Yep. Oh man. Very subtle, very subtle. Although what he's doing in your breasts, I don't know. You're supposed to keep him in your hat. To be fair, to poor Kitty, they just blared the sound out of nowhere. And he's sitting, is that the sound bar that he's sitting on? Yeah, no, that's just called a catapult.
I have eaten my icky green
I love
packet,
these.
and I am ready for my chicken tender.
Okay, here's some chicken tenders.
Why did you do that, Daddy?
Dad tax.
Well, you just ate one of my chicken tendos, Daddy.
Yeah, well, that's the dad tax.
What in the world is the Tampax?
Well, I bought this house. I buy you all your food. I buy you all your clothes. I buy you toys. I buy you golf clubs.
You can keep the golf clubs, Daddy. Oh, asshole. Daddy said an oddy hot naughty.
The dad tax is I buy you everything and I get a chicken tender. Or if we're at a restaurant, I get a french fry too.
You wouldn't take one of my French fries, would you, Daddy? Oh, I would. You're a bad guy.
Hey, that's not nice.
Daddy's a bad guy who's neither smart nor strong.
A few weeks ago, you said it would take every superhero on the planet to beat up Daddy.
Tides have changed, Daddy. I believe Hey, the chicken from Moana, could beat you in both a battle of wits and arm wrestling.
You're eating Hey.
Chicken, Hey. I'm sorry, little fella. Daddy, I have
I love he apologized but didn't spit it out because that's like, that's the truth. Like once you realize, like, I don't know, it's chicken tenders, chicken nuggies are still delicious. Also, a grown man just saying "daddy" is never not funny. I love it reminds me of the kid from Shrek.
Jesus was one of the colored ones. And that is not up for debate. We can argue about the existence of God all day long. We'll never know whether there is a God in heaven until it's too late for me. But if you're Christian, you believe that Jesus was born in Bethlehem. That's in the Middle East. Had he been white, that would have been the fucking miracle. He would have been the only white guy for 400 miles, and it would have blown people's minds. Oh, look, he's turning water into wine. He's a different color! Why is no one mentioning this? We live in the desert. The sun is always in the sky, yet somehow he's got the complexion of a fucking snowman. Technically.
I mean, supposedly he was a real dude and he garnered a lot of followers. Maybe that was how and why. I don't know. But, like, yeah, odds are dude was, like, as far as from white as you could be.
Are you okay? My dog died. Ah, fuck, this is awkward. Like, what do I say? Fuck, I'm so sorry, or that must be so hard for you? Fuck, I'm so sorry for you. What the fuck? Hey, are you okay? My dog died. Ah, fuck, this is awkward. What do I say? Fuck, I'm so sorry, or that must be so hard for you? Fuck, I'm so hard for you. What the fuck? Hey.
What the fuck? Yeah, they do that sometimes. My favorite Brian Regan bits, just wanting to say take care and good luck and saying take luck. But that's probably the best example of that, like, crossing of phrases, crossing of wires. Holy crap, that's good.
I don't marry two men or two women.
If she's a man, then how did it give birth to our son?
You gave birth to a little black child.
Yes.
Yes.
When did you have the baby? I don't even know why I'm asking that question.
Is that what I'm missing out on? Do I need to be doing this with a fucking face full of water? Is this from a show? This looks like it was from a show. Somebody knows the show. Like, let me know.
Believe me, let's take a look at the numbers. This is a real thing that's happening right now. The number of talks that I'm giving is 1. Interesting facts imparted thus far in said talk, well, that's going to be a 0. My height in inches is 70.5. Note the 0.5 there. 2 times 6 equals 12. And then interestingly enough, 6 times 2 also equals 12. That's math. 352 is a 3-digit number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then almost immediately following that, we get 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Almost immediately.
Now, to add more filler here, I'm going to give you a couple more numbers to consider. 18. 237. 5,601. 2.6 million. 4. 24. Staggering.
Staggering.
These are real numbers, all of them. And to follow that up, let's take a look at some graphs. Now, if you take a look at this pie chart, what you're going to see is that the majority far exceeds the minority. Everybody see that? Cool, isn't it? And let's take a look at this bar graph because it shows similarly irrelevant data. Now, I'm doing this because I'd like to make it seem like I've done my homework. If you were, say, watching this on YouTube with the sound off, you might think, huh, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about. But I don't. I'm floundering, panicking, I've got nothing. I'm a total and utter phony. If you don't believe me, let's take a look at...
Oh, man. Like, props for honesty. That is totally, like, what you do when you did not prepare your... prepare your slideshow or your presentation the day before. I don't know. I feel like from, like, just that slide alone of, like, these, I'm like, what is the subject? What is possibly the subject? Plus, there are subtitles on the bottom, unfortunately, so that's Matt. Zooms in on the... Does it really zoom in on the Asians?
2 times 6 equals 12, and then interestingly enough, 6 times 2 also equals 12. That's math.
No way.
350.
They really did cut to the... Wow. Oh, that's wild. I never would have noticed that, but that's that's really funny.
Ah, Doritos. Thanks. No problem. Snuck these out of Tim's locker. What's the big deal? No. This is bad. Tim loves Doritos. So, who doesn't? Hide these! We gotta get out of here before...
Dorito dart. Was that an actual Doritos ad? That's amazing. I would have pissed myself laughing if I saw that on TV. That's wonderful. Oh, I love There I Ruined It. They make the best, like, cursed music, but it's legitimately good. Holy crap. I might not be able to share that because it uses, like, copyrighted music, but holy crap. Check out There I Ruined It. They have the best music page. Like, oh, it's so good.
I saw the Cat's trailer and quickly noticed you. You were the weirdest part of it, and that's hard to do.
Is that Jeff Goldblum?
It was completely unnerving, but how you look in real life is somehow more disturbing. Is there any chance we send it back to the Brits? Why'd we trade Meghan Markle for something like this? And you're a father. I'm shocked you get laid, but hey, I guess it's true. Life finds a way.
Oh man. I love Jeff Goldblum, and any chance to roast / shit on James Corden, I'm happy with. I don't know, maybe he's a swell guy in person. I think he's annoying personally, so sorry, James, if you're watching this, I guess.
What's your emergency?
I'm Macaulay Culkin myself, and I can't move.
What?
I booby-trapped my house before I left for Antigua.
Sorry,
I got shithoused off of 6 quarts of Chardonnay on the plane ride back. I totally forgot.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. I triggered the whole dang pulley system when I opened the door. I lit my head on fire, got slammed in the feeder by a swinging paint can, and then a goddamn gator on a bunch of marbles.
Okay, I'm calling an ambulance.
Look, tell him to hurry. That egg timer goes off. I'm done for.
What happens when the egg timer goes off?
The bees. Oh, it's gonna be the grand finale. The timer, the pulleys, knocking over the bees. Oh, sweet justice on the bad guys. Oh boy, here it comes. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
Happy holidays?
It's a reference.
911, what's your
That's
emergency?
a reference! He quoted the movie on himself. I wish this was a real 911 call. If it is, I'm baffled that they even responded. They would be like, okay, sure, whatever. Like, he's going for it. That's good voice acting, at least.
Okay, I have an honest question for you guys out there. I asked my husband if he can help put away this laundry basket, and I was like, there's no rush. Do it when you can.
Okay.
But how much time does that mean in man years? Like, how much time did I give him? Because it's been 2.5 minutes, and I'm... Okay, I have an honest question for you.
I hope this is a bit. It's gotta be, because like she's gotta realize 2.5 minutes. But like, yeah, if it's not by like the end of the day, like the evening, then yeah, like get mad. But other than that, like, if there's no rush, there's no fucking rush. 2.5 minutes is a fucking rush. Sorry. Oh, and I guess that's the last one. See ya next time. My brother will definitely be sending me more, and he always finds a good one, so I'll post them then.